friends and family, welcome back again, the Real Fitness. So today we are entering day 6. So today it's a core, which is very important muscle. We did all upper body overall muscle, which is the shoulder, then chest, back, triceps and biceps. So the day 6, which is a core, very important muscles. And after that we are going to do the oblique, which is the sideways, and we are doing leg muscles. So why we are doing leg muscles at the end? Because after overall body workout your body get drained, and legs, which is your low body, so which is you can manage with your upper body soreness with your low body workout. So that's why we are doing legs at the end. And before that we are doing the oblique, which is at least you'll get a stretch for your upper torso and your upper muscles to perform for the next day. So that's why we're keeping the legs at the end. So we are going to start day 6 with the core workout, very important for all of us, like the youngsters, male, female, kids, everyone, because the core strength is very important strength, which is keeps your posture correct, straight, and strengthen your upper body and low body, and it's a connect muscle which is with your upper body and low body. So let's start with the day 6. Let's go. All right guys, so let's start with the day 6 with the core workout. So first lie down on bench, or if you want to perform at ground or on floor, so that's fine. So let's start with the core. Again, I just want to remind you, all of you, these all muscles, the series is a dumbbell series. So again, we are dealing with the dumbbells for the core workout. But if you are a beginners, you can start without dumbbell, just free hand. You can perform with that. Even that way, you hit your muscle. But if you're a bit mediator or advanced, so you can go with the dumbbells also. So let's start with the first 3. Actually we have 3 rounds, so first 3, 20, 20, 20, like that way. And again the third one, which is the 20, 20, again 3 rounds, and the third one again 3, 20, 20, 20, like that way. So I'll show you all 3 rounds, which is the core for the upper core. So let's start with the first variation. So your dumbbell has to be sideways. Yeah, your legs rest on ground or bench, and just lift your upper torso and go and round your back this way. And when you're going up, just breathe out, exhale it. When you're going back, you're supposed to inhale. Coming up, you're supposed to exhale. So you hit your primary muscles. Instead of hitting your secondary muscles, you concentrate on your primary muscles. Got it? These you have to count 20 count. So let's switch to the second variation. So first variation we hit on your upper core, and that second one, which is the mid core. So let's switch to the second variation. Same form, same range of motion, just we need to turn your shoulder alternative on opposite knee. So keep switching left, right, yeah. So you feel your mid core, right? So again this is 20 count, right, 1, left, 2, this way, yeah. So the third variation, which is for your oblique connected, which is actually you can say lower, but not exactly lower. Next to that there is an oblique connected. So that's the oblique muscles. So the third variation, which is again you need to hold your dumbbell neutral grip and start alternative, touching your underarm, and other side trying to touch your heel. So this you feel your oblique on sideways, but actually it's oblique connected. So quite you feel your low one, but more you feel your upper one, mid one, and your oblique connected. So this is right to left is a 1, so that is 20 count. So 1, 1, 2, 2. This 20 count. That's the third variation. Yeah. So let's switch to the low one, dedicated. Actually 99% people, like suffering for the lower core. They can feel the upper one, the mid one, but the lower hardly they hit the muscles. So that's why we are trying to deal with the dumbbell for the low one. So let's switch to the second three part of which is for the only lower core. So let's start with the leg raises. So hold the dumbbell middle of your feet, right, and try and rest your back properly. So get it in your lower body rest has to be rest on your arms. So you can secure your back to hit your back and your low back and spinal cord too. Because you know what, you're holding a dumbbell which is quite heavy. Already your legs are heavy, and accordingly that your back has to be straight. So that's why you need to rest your back properly. Try and keep your hand crossed below your glutes, right? And just keep your knees soft and try and leg raises. Yeah, so we'll start with the leg raises first. Okay? And just remember that when you're trying to raise your legs, don't cross your waistline. You have to stop your raising legs on your waistline. Don't try and cross your waistline. If you're crossing, it means you're losing your form and you're losing range of motions too. So let's switch to the second, which is actually the rotation. Again, this is for your oblique connected and your lower abs too, which is we call lower core. So again, which is rotation with the dumbbell, knee soft, and you have to round your legs clockwise and then anti-clockwise. So the 10 which is the clockwise and 10 anti-clockwise. Got it? Sometimes it's happened like which is your dumbbell falls or it gets down, but don't worry. Just very careful with the dumbbell. Just lift it up. Again, you just set it up on your feet and just try and rotate your legs with a proper circle, which is clockwise and anti-clockwise. Got it? So let's switch to the third which is again rotation with the straight way and then other sideways way. Yeah? So go and try and straighten it and rotate on top side. This way 10 counts, and other side which is again just take it close to your tummy and just go and straighten it, which is again for your oblique connected and your lower abs, which is going to be hit like anything. It burns. It actually burns. Yeah. So let's switch to the third 3 rounds, which is actually your lower is totally burned out. So without weights, without dumbbell. So try and just leg raises with feet distance, but with your ankle movement now. So when you're raising up, your feet has to be flexed. When you're going down, it's supposed to be extend. So flex, extend, and keep your knees soft. And feet distance has to be shoulder width. Got it? Yeah. Going down, extend it. Coming up, flex. Again, you need to exhale. Inhale, exhale is very important in this place, which is actually when you're raising up, you have to exhale it. When you're going down, you have to inhale it. So your breathing also very important for your primary and secondary muscles. So this is the first one. So let's switch to the second one now. Same form, same range of motions, but your feet has to be together. Got it? So feet together and they have to flex, extend. Got it? So again same form, but again you burn your low core, which is like anything. So try and keep your knees soft and just raise it up. When you're coming up, flex. Yes, going out, extend. This is a form, right? So again, this is 20 count. Got it? Now the third one, which is last, but again this is going to be alternate, which is you have to distract your muscles with your legs. So try and cross your legs and raise it up, but again keep switching your legs each count, right? So let's start with that. So this is one, going down, again switching like this. But when you're raising up, you have to exhale your breathe. When you're going down, you have to inhale it, right? So you hit your right muscle, which is your lower one. So these are the 6 form, and actually we divide into 3, but 20 counts. So you burn out your full core and you improve your core strength, and again you improve your core strength and you build your muscles like upper one, mid one and lower one. So these are the six muscles. So let's finish with the day 6. All the best. So guys, so this is a recap for you, all of you. Hopefully you understood all these 3 muscles, which is actually we hit on your upper one, mid one and lower one, and definitely you improve your strength with this. And try and follow all 20-20 counts, not 15-10 or other things, because we are trying to improve your strength and burn your calories too. So in that case, anatomy wise, when you cross 13 count, then only you burst your tissue, muscle tissue, and they soren up, and again they recover. When they recovers, you get a soreness. So that soreness has to come. So that is very important. So that's why always you need to count more than 13. So why 20? Because we are trying to build your muscles and burning calories too. So the rest of 7 count, which is trying to burn your calories as well. So that's why I always count 20, right? And depend, it's person to person. It's not necessarily the dumbbell which is you're trying to raise. If you're beginner, you can do without dumbbell, or you can hold a pillow, or you can hold any stuff which is easily you can tackle with it. So even pillow you can use with that, or if you can't balance with the pillow as well, so you can do without anything. Like just try and raise your legs. That's much. That's it. So try and just pick up the things which is accordingly your strength and your calibrity, which is if you're endomorph, so definitely your legs almost heavier than your body. So that's why you can't pick up any dumbbells or other things. So you can raise only your raise your legs, or if you're a good endurance person, you have a good strength and good muscles, so you can go with a 1.5 or 2.5 dumbbell as well. So try and improve your strength and your core strength and your endurance with dumbbell or without dumbbell, right? So all the best for the day 6, and try and do at your place. All the best.
Oh guys, so like, share, subscribe and hit the button.